Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to try out this Instagram viral makeup look. A lot of makeup enthusiasts have tried this out, and so I thought, why not give it a try. It was the first time I was doing it myself. I definitely wouldn't call it my best work, but I had this beautiful jewelry to inspire me even more. This is by Julia Jewelry online. I chose these two beautiful pieces of jewelry. They're made of sterling silver, and I just thought it went with the whole theme. You can buy them yourself and you have many more options on their website. I was so confused when I got the chance to choose. All the designs were so beautiful. They have engagement rings, wedding rings, changeable rings, Julia's specific designs, and also gift options. So you can go check all of these out on her website. So coming back to the makeup look, let's get started. I'm starting off with some concealer. This Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 is what I'll be using. For my eyeshadows to blend well, I'm going to set it with some setting powder. A lot of people had done a gold and a pink, so I wanted to go for a more reddish copper look. But just as a transition shade, I'm going to be using this matte saturated pink. This is going to be the base color and it's just going to create warmth. I'm taking it really high up and blowing it out properly. Now I'm going to go with deeper colors like this matte brown over here, and I'm not going to blow it out as much as I did before, but just going to still take a fluffy brush and blend it nicely into a transition. Because I'm going in for a reddish copper, I'm going to make this color as my base as well. It's going to be slightly darker so that the crown can stand out later. So this is just going to have a tint. So just blending this with a clean fluffy brush. After that, I'm taking some black to make that intensity, and I'm going to take a tinier brush this time because we don't want to spread it all over the lid. So here I'm blending this out, but not as much as the other shades. By doing this, I'm trying to create depth so that the crown glitter can really stand out. So keep blending it till you don't see any harsh lines. Now it's time to make the crown, and so first I'm taking some concealer and I'm going to shape my crown with this tiny brush. I got this with my L'Oreal gel pot liner. You usually get them with all the brands, so yeah. I started off by making the middle pointy thingy and then I went ahead and made two on each side of that. This is going to be our guideline so that we know exactly where to put the glitter. I'm just taking some more concealer and completing the rest. Also a note, if you have hooded eyes, make sure to make the middle pointy thingy especially a little higher so that when you open your eyes you can still see it. I have no idea what else you call it, I'm just calling it the middle pointy thingy. After that, for the glitter to stick, I'm taking some clear eyelash glue. You can take glitter glue as well. And I'm just going to apply this in sections so that it doesn't dry completely. Using this MAC glitter in the shade Copper, I'm going to apply this again in sections. To be honest, I really did wish that the glitter was a little more red instead of copper. I think it would have looked better. But either way, this is what I had and I thought let's try it out. So yeah. Whenever applying glitter, always make sure you use a flat brush. That way you'll have less fallouts comparatively. As this was already so glittery, I didn't want to add a glitter liner to the crown, so I went in with a normal black liner. This one by Lakme has a really tiny brush, and I just went ahead and outlined the crown so that there's a little more definition to my crown. Like I said, this was the first time I was trying it myself, so don't judge me. I was just going with what I thought would look good, and yeah, just go with it. After this, I went in with some sticker diamond teas and applied this to all the points of my crown. There are many ways you can do this step. You can use normal glitter liners, you can use tinier diamond teas, a lot of ways. After that's complete, I just went ahead with my normal liner and I winged it out a little, but I would suggest don't do that. Using this duo glue, this by the way, it dries black, so that's really cool for fake lashes because then the band doesn't show and you don't even have to cover much. It's way more convenient. Just curling my lashes with this Hyper Curl Volume Express by Maybelline. Also gave my brows some definition with the Miss Claire pencil. I'll come back to the lower lash line later. Now I'm going in with the rest of my face. I'm using this MAC Prep and Prime. This is going to set my eye makeup and also prime my face for the foundation and all of the other things. Going in for a dewy look, I'm taking my NYX HD foundation and I'm using this silly sponge for the first time. It's a silicone sponge. I wanted to test it out myself. I was not impressed by this. It took way longer to do my foundation. And yeah, it definitely saves a lot of foundation. Like the beauty blender can soak up the foundation. But I think that's the best part. It won't make your face look cakey. You know what I mean? After that, taking my same concealer, the Fit Me one, I'm just going to highlight all the T-zone areas. And this is my chance to really shape my eye makeup as well. Yes, I'm making such faces. I'm gonna get so many people attracted to me now. Setting all of that with my setting powder by PAC. This is in BE3. I have become slightly tan, so I'm using a darker setting shade. Now going in with my favorite bronzer by MAC. This is in medium. And I'm gonna give myself a really sharp contour because I think it would just go with the look. Just contouring all the other places like my jawline and my nose as well. As my whole face is warm toned, I'm taking this blush on by MAC. It's called Peaches. I'm going back to my lower lash line, taking some of this red with a flat brush. I'm just going to line my lash line. After that, taking some brown, I'm doing the same and just extending it a little further into the corner of my eye. Then with some black eyeshadow, I am going to put that mainly in the outer corner of my eye and connect it to the above wing liner. Then taking some white highlighter shimmer, I'm going to put that in my inner corner and just highlight that. I have a lot of shimmer going on, so I'm going to keep my highlight a little subtle. And this is still a highlight, but it's a more, skin shade glowy subtle one. Because the eye look is so dramatic, I'm using a nude lipstick by MAC. It's called Faux.